I refused to give my cheating wife anything in our divorce. My wife Lisa and I were married for 9 years. We have a son named Max who's 12, and I thought everything was fine until 6 months ago when I found texts on her phone. She'd been sleeping with women for the last 5 years, not just a one-time thing. 5 years of lying to my face every single day. When I confronted her, she broke down crying and admitted everything. She said she'd been struggling with her sexuality and tried so hard to stay with me, but she couldn't do it anymore. She told me there was this woman named Rachel she'd been seeing seriously for 3 years, and she wanted to be with her. I just sat there feeling like my entire life had been a lie. 9 years of marriage, 12 years together total, all of it fake. The part that makes me furious is she acted like I should feel sorry for her, like she was the victim in all this because she had to hide who she really was. But what about me? What about the years I wasted building a life with someone who was lying the whole time? I bought our house for 800 grand 7 years ago, and it's worth over $1 million now. I put down the entire down payment. I paid for every renovation. Every mortgage payment came from my salary while she worked part-time. Now she wants half of everything because that's what the law says. Our lawyers met last week to discuss splitting assets, and my attorney told me I'd probably have to give her close to $400,000 plus ongoing support. $400,000 to someone who spent 5 years cheating on me and lying to our son. The worst part is Max. He's 12 years old and having to process that his mom is gay and leaving us for another woman. He keeps asking me why mom doesn't love us anymore, and I don't know what to tell him. Lisa keeps saying I should explain to him that she still loves him, just not me. But here's what really gets me. I told her if she'd been honest 5 years ago when this started, or even 9 years ago before we got married, Max would have been 7 or even 3 years old. Little kids bounce back from divorce way easier than 12-year-olds. He wouldn't have understood what was happening. Now he's old enough to know exactly what's going on, and it's destroying him. He barely talks to Lisa anymore. Last weekend when she picked him up for her custody time, he cried and begged me not to make him go. My lawyer keeps telling me that fighting this will cost me more in legal fees than I'd save by not giving her the settlement. He said I could easily spend 200 grand on a nasty court battle and still end up having to give her money anyway. But I don't care about the money anymore. I told him to fight every single thing. I want her to get nothing. She can have custody of Max because despite everything, she is a good mom to him, but she doesn't deserve a penny of the life I built. My parents think I'm being stupid. My dad sat me down last week and said I was letting anger cloud my judgment. He said the smart thing would be to give her something reasonable and move on with my life. But I can't. Every time I think about handing over hundreds of thousands of dollars to fund her new life with Rachel, I want to throw up. My sister said I should think about what's best for Max, and that watching his parents destroy each other in court isn't good for him. She's probably right. But Lisa made her choice when she decided to waste 9 years of my life. She made her choice when she let our son get attached to a family that was already broken. The mediator told us last week that we need to find a compromise. Lisa sat there crying, saying she never meant to hurt anyone and that she deserves to start over too. I looked at her and said the only thing she deserves is exactly what she gave me, nothing.